Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Frank Ray, here once again with Nate Carver with Success Mortgage Partners. Nate, how's it going, man?
Hey, Frank, it's doing great. First of the year, we might actually get snow, and so, which is remarkable where I'm at right now. So,
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So it's, if you guys aren't familiar, Nate is primarily based out of the Texas area, the Dallas, Texas area, but he's doing a bunch of business in Florida all of a sudden. And there's a big reason for that. It's just because and that's where you happen to be right now. You went to Florida.
That's correct.
Just because you've got this demand from the real estate partners over there to meet you in person because you're doing such a bang up job for them. And they wanted to see you, so you figured you'd go out there and visit them and meet some more people. But what is it that you're doing that's got all these agents in Florida all freaked out about? I need me some Nate Carver. Like, what's the deal there?
Yeah, so I have a process and I implement it with every one of my real estate agent partners.
Hmm.
There's the fundamentals. I close loans on time. I communicate. I follow up. For me, my number one goal each month is to help my real estate agent partners make more money,
Hmm.
and I can help them do that on the buy side, on buy sides, and on the listing side. And so I've come over to Florida for a month to visit with my real estate partners here and make new relationships as well, and showcase what it is I'm doing and really coach up with those partners to really get a full implementation of what I'm doing.
Well, lay it on us, man. What is it that you're doing? How come they're like tripping on this and going, get out here, please help us out? So what is it you do for them?
Right. So I set aside 2 hours a day that I'm doing outbound call activity. And for me, I'm calling realtors and I'm calling leads, past client database stuff. And I'm calling my realtors leads, that, buyers and sellers that should have moved on a transaction in the past year and a half, 2 years,
Mm,
but
mm,
didn't. And so that communication, for whatever reason, is always a sticking point where lenders don't follow up and make those phone calls. Real estate agents don't follow up and make those
mm.
phone calls. So Monday and Tuesday afternoon, I've set an hour block, and I often make this available to my realtor partners, is that we hop on Zoom with Nate. That's it.
Yeah.
And we do a Zoom call, and we're doing call stars, if you will, for realtors, my realtor partners. And we're on there for an hour. We're all making calls and telling our stories at the end of that, just like I do with mortgage marketing animals, call stars for loan officers in the morning. So I'm doing that Monday and Tuesday to help facilitate or encourage and cheer on the outbound call activity
Yeah.
that realtors can do with their database, because
Yeah.
they have a lot of contacts and they may not know how to access that. So I've
Mm,
introduced everybody I can to platforms like Covey Export.
mm,
There's other applications to their phones that will pull out their entire database
mm.
off of their phone and put it into a spreadsheet. Now you got something you can manage. You can put it in your CRM or put it on your laptop, whatever. You can really manage that list. So
Yeah.
that's a big piece. Yeah, that's number one. um, the realtors that I tend to work with have a lot of listings also. So I make MoveTube available to them, and MoveTube is a platform that turns your listings into commercials on TV.
Wow.
And yeah, it's something I'm a huge fan of. I've been a partner with, or a subscriber, whatever, for about 13 months now,
Mm.
and it is not many lenders really do much in the way of helping their real estate agent partners sell their listings.
Mm.
Um, so when I offer that to them, I can see the pause on their face
I mean, what
when
you talking about,
they're
Nate?
like, "What?" Because
Yeah.
they don't see that side or that opportunity other outside than maybe go sitting in and doing an open house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is an opportunity for them, and then I walk them through, because it's more than just getting a homeowner's property into a commercial. It has tentacles into creating um, open house features and
Mm,
creating follow-up conversion campaigns with people that come in and look at those homes
mm,
to bring them back to that real estate agent as a buyer or seller in the
mm,
future. There's a nice automated campaign that you can engage and make phone calls to those people as well.
mm,
Long term, it's a
mm,
long term strategy.
mm.
So that tends to be a huge win. Um, yeah, and then the third thing that I do is my podcast, Between Two Doors.
Yeah,
And what I'm doing with that, this is interesting. The way I guess we'll see. I launched it this year, and my goal isn't to have a massive following,
yeah,
like a Joe Rogan,
yeah.
um, other podcasts that are fantastic. They have a huge following. So my real estate agent partners tend to be, well, I'm licensed in 5 different states, and so majority of that's in Florida and Texas. And so I do these podcasts with these real estate agents, and then I take that long form and we'll market it into, I'll do marketing campaigns via the zip code that they work in.
Mm,
And the way I understand what Google and the AI bots, the AI are looking for unique content. And so what I'm doing with this, because I've got it advertised for a specific geographical area where
yeah.
that realtor works, um, I'm doing advertisement by that zip code, and I think Google and AI is finding it because it's unique,
Mm,
and both of those platforms are looking for unique content
mm,
to bring to anybody on their platform because that keeps bringing them back to those platforms.
yeah.
And at that point, it's getting recognition out to that real estate agent in that market, and I give them the software, or I give them the completed long form and short form TikTok. I give it to the real estate agent
Oh,
so
the
they can
files.
market it.
So if they want to just send it out on their own, they've got that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So they get it to their database.
yeah.
And
Wow,
so
you're doing
that,
a whole lot, man. You're
yeah,
you're really
I
no
leaned in.
wonder. Yeah, no wonder they're chomping at the bit to get you out there to Florida to spend some time with them to go meet with them and that kind of a thing. So, wow. Well, really great stuff, man. I mean, unbelievable. So, yeah. Anything else before we get out of here? I think that's a lot. I think it's a lot for agents to digest. And of course, we want to figure out, once you to tell everybody how they can reach you. I'm going to put all, so just if you're watching this on the magazine, Nate's contact information is right down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, his contact information is in the descriptor, but if they, in the description, but Nate, if they happen to be just listening somehow, like what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Yeah, natecarver.com is my website, or they
Okay.
can hit me up on my phone, 972-832-5761, call
Okay.
or
Give
text
those
me.
two to us one more time.
Yeah, Nate Carver, NateCarver.com,
Mm-hmm.
or they can call or text me at 972-832-5761.
Okay, cool. Well, you're in Florida, and I think that's good news because isn't it supposed to be like just an absolute blizzard in Dallas here coming up or something weird?
It is, and I came here to get away from it, and the weather here, we actually might get snow here tonight or in the next two
In
days. It's like,
Florida?
yeah, it's like 32 degrees right now. Or soon. Yeah, 35 right now, so we're going to drop down to 31. So humid here, it'll probably snow here as well. So I didn't get away from it.
You know the weirdest thing? I'm not even kidding you. I told this to my wife just about maybe a week ago. Is I had a dream it snowed in Florida. Wow,
It's your fault.
maybe I'm prophetic, Nate.
You're prophetic,
I am
and
prophetic. You know what I mean? So let me think
yeah,
about it. I see you as an agent working with Nate Carver and making more money in 2025 because of it. There you go.
there you
I
go.
think I'm right. Yeah.
I love it.
All
I
right,
love it.
Nate Carver. Hey, thanks
I'm gonna
so
let you
much,
know when
man.
that happens.
Okay, if it does, I'm going to freak out because I had that dream. All right. So, anyway, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're in that Florida area or Texas, of course, reach out to Nate. If you're looking for a loan officer that clearly is going a bit beyond the normal loan officer things that loan officers typically do, I'd say a lot beyond that. you want some help from Nate, reach out to him. His contact information is right down below if you watch us on the magazine. And if you're watching us on YouTube, it is in the description. So with that, we'll have you back again soon, Nate, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Frank.
All right. Thank you. Catch you guys later. See you. Bye-bye.